Lego bricks are a child's favourite toy. Why do you need to bother about online digital issues?
We know that children, they are playing with our physical bricks, but also like to play in a digital space with a similar character, similar product, so they can sort of expand it from the physical play experience, but also have a digital version of it. So when we are developing the digital version or extension of that physical product, then we will have to build in the same safety principles that we use in the offline product. We don't want to distinguish, we don't want to treat the digital experience less safe than we do the physical experience. So for us it comes natural to understand what are the challenges, what are the risks and what are the opportunities with this digital experience we are providing. And for that reason, online safety for the Lego Group is extremely important.
Do you think online safety is an important topic for the industry?
I think the industry as a whole, and I'm talking only both about the physical toy industry, but also those who are developing games and so forth, it is of course important. We always have safety as a first prerequisite, a first thought of what we're doing, and why should we change that when we go online? The safety aspect of online toys and online games and playful experiences is increasingly getting the attention from our companies, the industry as a whole, but also from our stakeholders externally.
Can you tell us about the child online self-assessments that you have conducted in Lego?
Yes, we took the opportunity to engage with UNICEF to understand how we were performing against, let's say, the international standards and best practice that were available. So by using this framework, we got a structured and systematic understanding of where we were, how we were performing and so forth. It's a journey that we go on. So you have the framework, you talk with internal stakeholders, you get a sort of sense of what has been done, where are we right now, what is the philosophy of the company, what is the culture that we're currently having, and how far is there still to go before we can say, fine, we've reached a critical level where we can be happy with what we've been doing and how then to improve. But we need to reach that critical level of minimum standard. So the assessment has been, as I mentioned, a journey. But a journey is an ongoing journey because we keep on learning, and where we have learned and excelled, we may be able to share this with industry players and partners. And other parts where we are not performing as well, we need to go and consult with others and learn from others what has been done, what is good practice, and how can we improve our services so they become more interesting, more safe, and helping promoting and protecting children's rights in general.
What are the challenges and opportunities in the toy industry now that toys are becoming more interactive?
Clearly, challenges that comes with interactive toys are still new to us. We are learning as we develop and we produce and see the experiences from children and parents alike. What we've learned so far is that they need to understand what toy they're actually buying, which also prompts us needing to make our communication to them much clearer, more transparent, and more easy for them to understand when they're making the choice to buy the toy. So the opportunities we are having is, of course, given that these are new toys and people, they are curious, they want to understand what is it actually we are trying to buy here for our child and so forth. And then, that is in a moment of where we have an opportunity to communicate both safety issues, but also what is actually going on. What are you doing with the toy? How can you personalize the experience that your child have with this toy so that you are the one setting the rules as opposed to us just imposing whatever we feel is right. So there are opportunities here to really create the most personal experience for you that works for you. So those are sort of a lot of opportunities that comes along with it. In general, it's a lot about transparency. It's really what we need to bring further up the let's say the responsibility agenda within the company when we are creating toys and promoting them. If we are transparent about all the things that a toy can bring to you, then the parent would also be better equipped to make the choice when they are purchasing it. Toys are, of course, when they are connected, also allowing communication to go away from the child. So how do you, as a parent, consent to this happening? It's an important aspect that we can only bring the information to a certain level. Parents, they need also to try and understand and engage to really make that informed choice at the time of purchase when they're buying the product.